Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Tian and I am an aspiring software developer. This video will be a relatively quick one in the sense that I'm going to be introducing to you guys some of the several key components in app development and also how to install Ionic and pretty much get your photo structure to be easy and convenient for you when you're developing an Ionic app. The most important concept when developing an Ionic app is to understand the development stack that is behind creating an Ionic app. Well, what is a development stack? A development stack is the collection of tools or frameworks that is used to create a software or an app. The development stack for this series would be Ionic 5, Angular, Node, and TypeScript. To use Ionic, you must first install the command line tools or Node.js as you can see on my screen. So you go to this website and you install whichever one is suitable for your operating system. When I install Node.js for me, I click the current latest feature and install it for Mac installer. Here is more information on what is suitable for your operating system. Well, what is Node.js exactly? Node.js can support JavaScript development, which is the common language of the web. If you want to make an Ionic app that is, a non-native cross-platform app, then you would download Node.js to support your development. After you have downloaded Node.js and have it onto your computer, the next thing that you would want to do is to install the Ionic via the command line. The way that you would download the Ionic would be go to your terminal, type in npm or node package manager, and install the Ionic command line interface. The variable G, as you can see right here, would install your Ionic globally. So you're not, installing in a specific directory or folder, but rather you're installing it globally on your computer. The process of downloading Ionic will take around, 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the speed of your computer and the speed of, download on your computer. And also one thing to note is that TypeScript comes with Angular and Angular comes with Ionic. So installing TypeScript or Angular might not be needed as they both come along with downloading Ionic. After you've downloaded your Ionic successfully, you can check your Ionic version and to make sure that you have downloaded successfully. So you can check it by Ionic version, and they'll tell you that your Ionic version is 5.4.16, or that's my Ionic version as the time of recording this video. You can also check your Angular command line interface as well to make sure that it was downloaded successfully, and you can do that by saying ng version. You can see how it's Angular CLI, so that's Angular 12.0.5, and Node is 16.3.0. As I've downloaded my Node before recording this video, you can see the difference between the different version, but what is most recommended for most users will be to have the Node version 14.17.1 and have the npm version at 6.14.13. Also, one thing to note for this app development series is that every single video that follows the next video, which I introduce you how to set up your first Ionic app and the different templates that Ionic has to help you to create your first app, every subsequent video after that video will be built upon that specific video. So, instead of having like 10 different apps, I would have 10 different apps example in each video be built upon in one app, which I think would be more, wise in terms of memory and storage. Also, another thing to note is that when you're creating any projects or doing any sort of programming work, It is super useful if you create a logical folder structure for your projects and all. See how I have my YouTube folder, which is the main parent folder, and within the YouTube folder I have my programming environment, where I have my 3 different series, which are the P5, Python, and Ionic app series. And within the Ionic app series I would have my Ionic app. Within my P5 series I would have my P5 folder, and within my Python series I would have my Python folder. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. I know this is a relatively shorter video than most videos, but it's just a video that I want to make and introduce you with the concept of a development stack, and show you guys where to download your Node.js, and have your Ionic and Angular and also TypeScript as well, and showing you guys a logical folder structure system that I think could be useful for you, and that the photo structure might be different to you, and I think it should be different comparing to mine's. Whatever that makes you feel the most comfortable when you're programming or when you're working on a project, I think you should stick to that. But yeah, I hope you guys learned a thing or two in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Bye.